After I married my wife Martha, we continued to live on the farm, but she didn't like living way out in the country. So,
I am so sorry. I didn't know we had company, Walter. Oh,
ladies and gentlemen, this is my wife Martha. I was just telling them about how you really didn't like living way out in the country.
Oh, well, the farm was beautiful, but it was so far away, and I missed all my friends in Poland. I missed shopping here, visiting with my friends, and to go to church on Sunday at the Presbyterian church here. Oh, it was such a big production, especially when the weather was bad, muddy. Oh, it was terrible, but Walter loved the farm.
But after a number of persuasive conversations, I finally decided to build this nice big house here, and we moved in. It has 5 fireplaces and 2 stairways, one in the front of the house and one in the back.
Oh, but my favorite part of the house was the 3rd floor. We had a ballroom up there, and we gave parties and dances for our families and friends. Oh, those were the days, huh?
They sure were. And we were happy, too, because I was able to bring my sheep from the farm, even though they smelled quite a bit. Now, the sheep would eat the grass over in the village green, so no one had to mow that grass. And by the way, that street behind you wasn't here at that time, so we lived right next to the village green.
Right. And it's a good thing, too, that green was right there and gave a lot of place for our sheep to graze. Otherwise, I think they would have been up on the porch.
After we didn't live in the house for a while, a number of other people bought it and took good care of it. One young couple, the Mardos, converted the house to a restaurant and called it the Tally Hotel.
Now, the Mardos had been circus performers. The wife was a bareback horse rider, and the husband was a clown, as you could see. Talk about there was a clown in the neighborhood.
Later on, trolley or streetcar service would stop right in front of the house and take people to and from Youngstown. In fact, there's a marker over there by the bench that notes that. Now, when trolley service ended, buses provided public transportation.
And so for years and years, various families lived in the house, until finally the Malloys bought the house and turned it into a bed and breakfast. They called it the Inn at the Green. Oh, it was a wonderful place. You could stay overnight, and the next morning they would serve you a beautiful breakfast. People from all over the country stayed here. Well, after that closed, unfortunately, this beautiful house just stayed vacant year after year, and it was a very sad place. Until recently, somebody else bought this house, and as you can see, they're restoring it to its original beauty. Oh, I wish you could see it. Walter, is there a way they can see this house?
As a matter of fact, there is. On September 21st, as part of the Poland Tour of Homes, the Inn at the Green will be available for public viewing.
That's right. This and many other gorgeous houses here in Poland, so make sure you come. So, thanks a lot for joining us today. And, ladies, hey, one more thing. If you need any advice on how to get your husband to do what you want, see me later. See ya.
Thank you, Walter and Martha Arrel, alias Bill and Regina Reese. And by
I
the
do
way,
get my own way.
Good job.
by the way, Martin's wife, Mary, who we're introduced to down there at the Victorian house, she's doing all of the decorating. Renovation, part of the
Wait till you
renovation.
see it. It's lovely. It's really going to be pretty.